What's up, rock stars? Jim Chandler here with Rock Your Best Vocals. The bitch is back. Yes, I'm back to doing some of these tutorials. As many of you know, I've been rehabilitating my voice since I had COVID. Big, long story. I'm not going to get into it right now, but because I want to share this. This just came to me today. Some of these things just kind of keep coming. I'm rediscovering my voice. I'm excited to share this with you because this is something that has just really been a game changer for me recently, and it's placement. When you think of forward placement, I didn't used to be so invested in forward placement, partly because I felt like it was a nasality in my voice that I didn't like. So nasality and placement don't have to coexist. It's not necessarily the same thing. If you're having trouble with placement like I was, and I was getting really bogged down in kind of a lower throat, and I wasn't really placing everything forward, partly because I was like trying to avoid that nasally bit, that kind of tinny, nasally, meh. I just didn't like that. But the other part of it was that I think I had developed some bad habits. So here's the trick that came to me today. As I was walking along singing it on my normal walking route this morning, I discovered that if you start off with a little bit of a fry, if you start one of the things that kind of occurred to me as I was then kind of progressing on and stuff, and I said, let's work with this and just see, is this what the missing link was, which was kind of, I was getting too bogged down in my throat and I was feeling squeezed off, you know, when I would sing notes. So I want to take wood as an example. I was squeezing off. Yeah, into the blood again. And instead of going, into the blood again, same old drip it was back then. So I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. There, I'm really trying to start off with a try to see it once my way. I'm just kind of try to see it once my way. Now I'm trying to maintain an openness in my nasal passages and in my throat and things like that while I'm doing this kind of forward So it's not a nasally. I was kind of, before I was thinking it was like nasally, and I was kind of going, try to see it once my way. You can hear that. I was like squeezing off. There's a difference. I don't know if you can hear it, but for me, I can really feel that into the openness of the face and the throat and the things like that. A lot of this is just feeling into what things feel like. And for me, I'm trying to describe what it feels like for me. The thing is, I'm trying certainly not to push too much air because I know that will damage the vocal cords. So I'm trying to hold back the air a bit. But I'm also trying to keep that feeling, that. Now, it doesn't have to be louder. It's just that forward placement of it. And often as singers, we can get too into, it has to be loud, it has to be full. So sometimes we can really feel like we have to sing in like a full voice. And for rock, it also does help if you can sing it in that full chesty voice. So this morning I was playing around with Tears of a Dragon from Iron Maiden. And that is where really I discovered this. The end of it was really giving me trouble. For you and for... I don't know if you can hear that. Sounds closed off. It feels very closed off. For you and for me. I was having such a problem with the gurgliness. That was the part that was really giving me trouble with that because I wasn't starting off with that. You know, that little part of the beginning is the forward placement, not a I was focusing too much on the nasal. For you and for there you can hear that it's not as closed off and gurgly as it was before, but I was having way more trouble with that. So I really like the feeling of the chest voice. I like what feels like the power. It may not sound like that. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, if that frontal placement can help you. For you and for me. If that can help you to get to a place of that full chest with the frontal placement of it to allow the enunciation, if that can help you, then I've done my job here, and I hope it helped. If it did, please hit the like and subscribe and the notification bell, because I'm going to be starting to put a lot more of these out. Serious and passionate about helping people sing better, faster, with more confidence, so you can get out there and let your voice soar with power and share your voice with the world. So share this around with someone else that could help as well. And if you like this video, you're going to love this next one here. Some really good tips on more rock singing. So until then, rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better. Thank you.